Hey y'all, what's happening? This is Ivy, and this is going to be a read for Capricorn. So we're going to see what Spirit has for you. What message the Spirit has for you. Spirit holding back. Okay. Round and round. 25, which is 7. This deals with inspired action. Can't think of nothing else. 25. Let's see. So we have, I'm taking these cards also from the Wisdom of Oracle. Okay. If anybody wants to know. Round and round. So the essential meaning is the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles are challenged to break, and revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Kind of sounds like Hangman along with Judgment. So the Oracle's message is, the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle. Set up in a damn. Can you read, girl? Let me say that again. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So this is like when you do things like take on certain qualities, or I'll say like this, understanding like the hieroglyphs go into this, where you see these statues of in Egypt. You'll see something that has the head of an animal and the body of a man. And say like the one with, I think there is one with a hawk's head in the body of a man. Well, what that basically is symbolizing, it's not a god like most people have been taught. It symbolizes the principle of something meeting the character of another. And so it's like taking the attributes of one thing and combining it with something else. So when you're able to look at things from a higher, revisiting a situation, but viewing it from a higher perspective, or another perspective, more so that's at a higher perspective. When you think about your physical person, okay, being a physical person, and then utilizing or understanding your situation from a higher perspective, that's like seeing the head, that hawk's head on top of a person. If you understand the attributes of a hawk and the vision that they have, you'll understand the way that you can utilize the hieroglyphs to hey, when I get brain fog, you can utilize the hieroglyphs in order to put that, like, use it for yourself when it comes to things like this. round and round. You're going higher and higher, right? But as you go higher and you're able to look down, you still have your body here, but up here is different. Now you have hindsight. You can look at that situation, but from a different point of view, and utilizing the attributes of a hawk, really seeing some of the fine things from a distance that you did not see there before, revisiting those things that were there in the past, and utilizing your abilities that you have now. It will actually help you to grow, and each time you learn something from looking back at something in the past, you get to a higher and higher level. So let's see, because I feel like now I'm rambling. Let's see. Hopefully you guys understood what I was saying. Let's see why this came out for you, Capricorn. Why did round and round come out? Because I feel like there are definitely some things that you need to learn and mature and grow up. And I won't say it like that, but there's just some lessons that you need to get. Like, it's time to stop seeing things the same way that you've always seen them, and you need to start seeing things in a different way. I don't know if I turned these over right. I feel like I didn't. Anyway, we have the Five of Swords. So you may have been going through some of these challenges in life, and spiritually just probably felt like you just kept getting knocked back down, like you just kept being defeated, like the same things may have continued to reoccur in your life over and over and over again. And you may feel like, spiritually, I don't understand why. Why are these things happening? It's because you need to learn to be like the head of the hawk and see things from a different perspective, with new insight, new eyes, so to speak, so that you can actually learn. This is being in your head a lot, because others around you, you may feel as though they've gained some type of victory over you, and maybe with your new insight of doing things in a different way spiritually, you can actually walk away and feel better about yourself and the lessons that you need to learn from certain situations. Getting out in the community and actually expounding upon the things that you have learned, sharing what you have, and feeling confident enough to be able to share what you've got with others. It may just be in the beginning stages, but everyone has to start somewhere. And so even if it's just a little thing, if you feel like it's just a little thing or may not really mean anything, share your experiences, because you never know how spiritually that's going to impact someone else. And that too may begin to bring you into a higher level of understanding, because if you weren't the kind of person who is very boisterous, just always being taken advantage of because you never open your mouth to say anything, and you see where that gets you. So those kind of situations keep coming around where you get in these positions where you're actually being forced to open up your mouth and say something. And maybe every time that happens, you get a little bit closer to saying something, or you may not have the words to be able to express exactly what it is that you want to say, but every time you get into that situation again, you get better and better at being able to open up your mouth and say something. Say whatever it is that you need to say. I feel like Spirit here is going to give you a whole lot of options and choices when it comes to new situations that you will get into. Daggone it. Sound like it's raining again. You may get into some new, be presented with a whole lot of new options. So this is a time that you really need to take your time, sit back, think carefully about the options that you choose and how you allow yourself to get out there. Because again, these may be some reoccurring lessons that keep on coming back for you. And they're coming back for the sole purpose of you being able to look at these situations in a whole different way. And that means interacting with people in a whole different way. And it may feel like each time you go through it that you are a bit defeated. But every time you have that experience, understand it's never going to be exactly the same. And there's always going to be some new way that you can handle that situation. So Spirit may be really trying to get you to grow. It's going to give you several opportunities that may come your way, and they may end up coming like back to back. Okay. But the key thing is letting go of the worry and just getting out there and allowing yourself to look back and see where you were before so that you can learn. It's like people may feel like, like if you try to do something that you fail, like say you start a business and it doesn't go right the first time you fail, you don't want to look at yourself as a failure, like you've been defeated, because you tried. So that time that you had that business and you tried, that was a success, because now you can actually look back and you've gained a new perspective and new knowledge on how to do your business. So the next time that you do it, you're able to utilize what you have learned that next time around. And even if that time happens to fail, well, guess what? You've actually gained even more knowledge, and you can see things now from a whole different way than you did the first time that your business may not have fully succeeded the way that you wanted it to. But nonetheless, it was not a failure because you attempted to do something and you opened it. And so as long as it was thriving, it was successful. So it's gaining new perspective every single time you go around. You go higher and higher, which means that your scope of things actually expands as well, because you're not so close to it that you're only able to see a little bit. The higher you go and the more you look back, it's like the older that you get in life and you look back on experiences of how you were and things that you got into when you were younger, you gain more and more knowledge and insight and wisdom, because you have more of a wider scope, a wider view to be able to look back on. You have a lot more years to look back on than someone who is in the very, very beginning stages of something. So understand that these things are coming for you to learn these lessons of gaining new perspectives as you reach higher levels of elevation. So I hope that I said that good enough for you guys to actually get what I was trying to relay and not ramble on. So let's see what other message we have here. We really just needed one, Spirit. We just needed one. But we're going to take these. And we have memories and we have cleanse. And I feel like these two, kind of fit the bill for things. So your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So you actually may have some ancestors that are trying to guide you when it comes to these reaching new elevation in your own personal spiritual journey. And cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So definitely allow yourself to tune into spirit so that they can help you. One thing that you can do, because understand how energy does connect itself onto us, and cleansing is also cleansing spiritually, letting go of a lot of things that may have bound you. And when you look back at those things, you can actually see how some of those things may not have been very beneficial for you. You can always take like a salt bath, do a salt scrub, take a bath with your regular soap, and then afterwards, take some salt in the shower or bath with you, and do like a body scrub. Nothing hard, but you're just taking a handful of salt and just rubbing it over you, and then rinsing it off, and thanking spirit for releasing you from any negative ties that do not belong attached to your energetic body. And then physically, it's going to do your body some good too. That salt scrub is going to make them rough spots nice and smooth and soft. So that is your message, Capricorn. Hopefully you got something decent out of it. And if you did, I ask that you would please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone if you feel they can benefit from it. Even on your platforms, if you have like Facebook or something like that. Hit your notification bell so that you know the next time I upload a video, and definitely subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and leave a comment below, because I do enjoy interacting with you guys. That's one of the things that makes doing these videos so amazing and fun, and beneficial for me, knowing that I'm actually doing something to help someone else. So I'm going to be check my community tab, because I am going to be giving away one free reading to 3 people once I reach 500 subscribers. I'm trying to do this again on this channel, and I really appreciate all the feedback that you guys are giving me. I ask you to just come back and watch again if you want to be considered for a free reading. Once I reach 500, make sure that you like a video, share a video, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Pick me in the comments below with your email address if you want that, and keep your fingers crossed. Anyway, I am Ivy, and you guys are at Ivy Vibes. Thank you for coming and watching. Peace.